Good morning, Antwerp Archers. It's Thursday, January 17th, and it's time for Archers Live with Sorrell and Alex Lehman.
School safety has been a hot topic for the past few years, resulting in many schools implementing changes to address security issues. What exactly has our school done? We'll take a look at the end of the day's broadcast. Archers Live starts right now.
Today we have Pierce, Austin, and Addison from Mrs. Brooks' class to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Will you please stand?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On the lunch menu for today, we're having chicken fajitas, baked fries, apple crisp, and milk or salad bar.
On the schedule for today, K through 2 teachers have RTIs, and after-school detention is with Mr. Earhart.
For sporting events this evening, junior high boys and girls both take on Crestview. The girls are home while the boys travel to Crestview. Both are at 5. And our high school boys travel to Ayersville for a 6 o'clock game. The theme for that game is blue and white. Please note that the freshman boys game originally scheduled against Ayersville for tonight has been pushed back to the 22nd at 5 o'clock.
Happy birthday today to Emily in 4B turning 10 and to Griffin in 5A turning 11. Griffin, we have 2 birthday grams for you.
Here's the first one. Happy birthday, Griffin. We love you. From Grandma and Grandpa.
And the second one, happy birthday, Griffin. We hope you have a day that is just as special as you are. Love, Mom, Dad, and Olivia.
Griffin and Emily, have a great day, and make sure you stop by the office for your birthday pencil.
Happy birthday as well to senior Jake Ryan as he becomes a legal adult today. Have a great 18th birthday, Jake.
Looking ahead to tomorrow, there will be pre-sale tickets available in the Rotunda before the boys' game at Lincoln View on Saturday. The cost for the tickets are $5 for adults and $4 for students.
Also before school tomorrow, high school class officers need to meet with Mr. Leasty and Mrs. Reyes at 7:15 in the home ec room. Donuts will be provided.
Sophomores, remember that you have a meeting with Vantage during AA tomorrow. Meet in Mr. Hepner's room and bring your laptop.
7th graders planning to go on the Washington, D.C. trip next year. Your first payment is due tomorrow. See Mr. Feasby or Mrs. Saylor if you have any questions.
And last, the Franklin B. Walter Scholarship application for seniors is due tomorrow at the end of the day at the guidance office.
From the athletic department, this Saturday our junior high girls will play Hicksville at Wayne Trace at 10 a.m. in the first round of junior high GMC basketball tournaments. If they win, they will play Monday, January 21st at 5:45 at Wayne Trace versus the winner of Edgerton and Holgate.
What measures has our school taken to ensure the students are safe? As ALS TV's Adam Butzin recently found out, quite a bit. Take a look and then have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning to wrap up the week.
With the growing severity of attacks on schools in recent years, the government and many school officials are responding by strengthening school security. Antwerp Local Schools is one of those schools. This school year, Antwerp school administrators and Paulding County leaders have added multiple security and prevention measures to the school campus. One of the most noticeable changes is Antwerp Local Schools' addition of a school resource officer, Deputy Kayla Miller, to its staff. The purpose of a school resource officer is to offer security as well as a way for students to seek help for situations involving the law or personal issues.
Here at the school, I provide obviously security for the school, another resource to teachers, students, to have another person to speak with about law issues or not necessarily counseling, but maybe speak with problems they're having with other students, maybe have different resources to get through problems that they're having in their everyday life.
An officer also reduces the response time in the event the police are needed. However, according to District Superintendent Dr. Martin Miller, the main benefit of a resource officer is the possibility for interaction between students and law enforcement.
They can interact with kids, they can do guidance lessons, they can do positive behavior things as well from a different angle as opposed to an educator. You know, here's a person who is not an educator, does have outside experience working with people who tend to have problems, looking at things from a different angle, knowing that these kids, a lot of kids come from different backgrounds, and this person can provide guidance, some education, and some experiences of what they've dealt with.
Deputy Miller also brings a dog to the school, making Antwerp the only school in the county with a canine. Cooper's primary role is to search for narcotics in the hallways and parking lot, but he is also trained to find people.
The way Cooper works is he's looking for that human scent. Then he finds that strongest human scent, and he'll usually scratch or bark at the door. So then it kind of narrows the search down to where someone was.
Another added security measure this school year is the addition of door stops to almost every room in the building. A lock located in a case beside the door simply slides into a recently installed slot on the inside of the door and locks into the floor. These stops provide additional, easy-to-use security in the event of an intruder. In addition, Antwerp Local continues to use its camera system that covers nearly every part of the school. The school also requires guests to buzz in at the door and sign in the office before entering the school. The addition of security equipment like this is not the only measure the school has taken. School faculty members have also received various safety trainings. At the last Teacher In service, ProMedica presented Stop the Bleed and trained faculty members on how to use tourniquets in the event of a life-threatening injury. These tourniquets come in red kits that are now located throughout the school, thanks to the Cooper Foundation grant, written by school board member Sarah Schuette. These tourniquets are military grade and have options for any size person. These kits are just one visible part of the school and county's preparation plan in the event of an emergency.
Last summer, we got together with all the local law enforcement, the EMA director, emergency management agency. In case an event would happen at this school, we have processes in place, procedures in place, how we get helicopters here, who's protecting where. So there's lots of things that are going on behind the scenes, just in case it's ever needed, that we know what we're doing and we can respond to a situation.
Despite these added security and prevention measures, Antwerp Local Schools continues to look for new changes to improve security. One other school currently has a 3M reflective tape that can be put on windows or doors to make them more difficult to enter.
We continually are looking across the country, locally, what are other school districts doing? What is, it's an evolving process here. As things in society changes, schools have to also in terms of safety.
Antwerp recently received a check for $1,000 from Ohio School Plan. Ohio School Plan sells schools liability insurance. The company rewards schools that have few insurance claims and work to improve safety policies. Antwerp was one of 5 schools in the state of Ohio to win. Overall, the school's main goal with these security measures is to prevent incidents from happening. Dr. Miller explains that the best way to do this is to build human relationships.
How we approach students in terms of their experiences at home, what they're bringing to school, the problems they're having, how can we address those needs? Because ultimately that's what's probably leading to the other problems that we have in terms of safety in our building, is that the students, are desperately in need of a relationship. And so that's probably where you're going to see the biggest change, is the interaction among staff and students, trying to help them get through the problems that they may be experiencing outside of this building. That tends to be the issue right now in our society as a whole.
Adam Butzin, ALS TV.